Currently Darpa, whose logo is a pyramid surrounding an all-seeing eye, is developing a robotic soldier with Lockheed Martin. The internet was launched and funded by the military as ARPANET in the 70s. ARPA later became Darpa. On August 6, 1991, the internet went live to the world, and by the end of the 90s it was being widely used by the public. That was only 20 years ago. As more people were exposed to DARPA's newest and most widespread low-frequency weapon, school shootings spiked, health problems increased, life expectancy began a rapid decline, families disintegrated, and society began to embrace many dark trends as normal. Former DARPA director Regina Dugan went on to work at Google, where she works with CEO and Bilderberger member Eric Schmidt to promote smart tattoos, one of which she is herself. It is a biometric chip which will be used to access the coming integrated 5G reality which is being rapidly rolled out, known as the Internet of Things. 5G involves hundreds of billions of microchips which will permeate our possessions, our homes, our cars, our neighborhoods, and eventually our bodies. Some say that chemtrails is the means by which they are loading our bodies up with aluminium, since this is the best conductor for plugging us into the 5G smart grid, in line with the Masonic project that we are nothing more than soulless batteries to be used to power the Luciferian elite. Human beings are slated to become just another thing in this Internet of Things. They want to change our organic DNA to metal, which they can then mine to run their Babylonian nightmare. Transgenderism is an Agenda 21 stepping stone Trojan horse gateway to transhumanism, which involves the integration of SG into our very being. The hip-sounding Silicon Valley frontmen they are using to promote this Orwellian nightmare are calling it the Fourth Industrial Revolution. It seeks to integrate smart chip low-frequency weapons technology with biological processes. The goal is to turn us into machines which can be programmed to perform certain jobs, purchase certain things, think certain thoughts, and emit negative dark emotions which will power and normalize the permanent Illuminati blood sacrifice into an acceptable parallel reality they call virtual reality or augmented reality. The recent Facebook, Cambridge Analytica scandal gave us a glimpse into how Facebook is being used as an emotional dossier gathering tool on each individual for later use by DARPA in their 5G control matrix. They are mapping everyone's psyche to find out which buttons to push when they hit the 5G switch and transform us all into permanent reliable negative energy batteries for the rollout and acceptance of their satanic New World Order. The divisive 2016 election served to normalize division and reinforce the negative energy environment in which these lower fourth dimension demons operate. Meanwhile, in Switzerland, home to the Bank of International Settlements, BIS, which is the central bank for all the world's private central banks which control the world via debt slavery, the CERN project continues apace, as the Luciferians attempt to isolate the God particle, using super high-speed atomic fission colliders. These fallen angel inbreds like to split atoms rather than fuse them, since they are all about opposition to a whole Gaia creation, and instead promote a disjointed atomization of reality which is foreign to this planet. Nuclear fusion could change the world by producing free energy with no waste, but the bankers continue to take us down the path of nuclear fission, divided reality, conflict with creator, and destruction.
We are Shogun-san. You should have expected us. We do not forgive. We do not forget.